Hello everyone and welcome to Man's Life Roulette. Today in this video we'll learn about a strategy about corner bets. Yesterday I put a video on corner bets which is based upon the last few numbers and the corner according to them. So the last number 34, here it is 34, and for 12 it's 12, for 31 it's 31, for 2, so I have for 0 you can choose here. In this way you have to cover at least half of the table or a little bit more than half of the table, and you have to progress until you win by adding 1 unit after every losses at all the corner. On that video I have used $1,000 to achieve my bankroll, but one of my viewer named Ronald Diaz has told me that using $1,000 is not so practical for everybody who are playing online roulette. So what about using $100 as bankroll? So this video is the same strategy again with $100 bankroll. And if you have a $100 bankroll, then $1 unit should be the perfect one, and your target should be $10 for every cycle. And others terms, conditions, or the situation or the bad progression remain the same, and we'll try to make some profit by using $1 bets. I think $1 inside bets is most common in online roulette. Even some roulette offer $0.01 in online roulette as inside bet. So using $1 is most practical, and having $1,000 bankroll is also most practical in most of the cases. So let's try the same strategy with the $100 bankroll and $1 bets. If you haven't watched that video, then please watch that video, my last video on my channel, and this is the same strategy, just a little bit low bankroll with low target. So let's start the game. So as you can see, the last number is 0, so we'll put a bets over 0 here. Next is 22, so again we'll put another bet on 22. We will actually put the bets on the corner nearer to that number. Next is 34, so we'll bet again on 34. Next is 12, so here it is 12. Next is 31, so it's 31. And next is 2, so we'll put a bets on 2. In this way we have covered these numbers, all these numbers, and all these numbers. So we have covered 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 number here, and 4 number here, 11 12 13 14 15 16 18 19 20 21 22. So in this way we have covered a 22 number out of 37 from the table, and we have to increase our bets after every losses. At all the positions where we have put it our bets, we have to increase the bets upon every losses until we hit the target. So let's start the game with $1 bet this time. So again the latest number is 16, next number is 0, again number, next number is 22, next is 34, and next is 12, 31, and 2. So these are the position where I have to bet. I think I should not bet on 2 here. So even in this arrangement with 6 corner bets, I have covered at least half or a little bit more than half of the table. So let's play. My target is to have achieve a $10 for every cycle. So it's number 6, a losing number. So we will continue the bets to next 4 or 5 spin or even 6 spin with same arrangement, but after every losses we have to increase the bets by 1 more unit. Now I have increased $1 to all 6 position and play. The reason behind increasing the bets is quite simple. We have just to increase the bets so that we can easily recover our past losses. So this time I win here, so just rebets and play. For next 4 to 5 spin, you don't need to increase any, don't need to shift your bets. Just go with the same arrangement. Here you can see I have started from $100 and now I am at $112. So we have achieved our target of $10. This is quite simple. And every time you play with this strategy, you will win something from the table. Unless you are most unlucky person in the world to lose in this strategy. So let's try again. Now the bankroll is here is $112. For next $10 we have to play. That means we have to play up to $122. Now we have to decide our bets position again. So it's 2 for 2. I'll put bets here. For 12 again it's here. For number 6 we will put here. Next is 16, so 16 will be fine. Next is 0 and next is 22. Just a minute. So this is 22. So we have to put our bets, our corner bets at all these positions. Now again I have put at 6 number of bets, 6 number of corner, just to cover at least half of the table. Important thing is to cover half or little bit more than half of the table. So just start the game. It's now the number 36 is also included. 36, 2, 12, 6 and 16, 0. Next is I have covered 6 number and play. Now our target is to achieve $122. So again I win here. So again just rebets and play. Once you have arranged your bets, just continue for next 4, 5 or 6 spin or until you hit the target. If you lose a very big amount, then you can shift your target. After losing 6 or 7 spin of in a row, then you can shift your target to new arrangement according to the new numbers. So just rebets and play. This strategy is about online roulette, especially in offline roulette or in real roulette. This can also work fine, but going with online roulette is profitable for this strategy particularly. So again just rebets and last spin we lose. So again we have to increase 1 unit at all 6 position and play. Having $100 bankroll is enough to play with the $1 basic bets. So here we have on our this spin and now you can see my bankroll. It's a 136. We have tried for only 122 but actually make a profit of 36. So this is quite simple but efficient in online roulette. So even using $100 as a bankroll and $1 as your basic bets, you can also make profit with this strategy. So before ending the video, let's discuss about the strategy. Again, the strategy is quite simple. You have to put only the corner bets, usually 6 corner bets, so that you can cover at least half or a little bit more than half of the table. And you have to decide the corner as per the last number. So if that is 35, then go for a corner near 35. It's 22, then 22, then 33. In this way, you have to put a 6 corner bets which will cover at least half of the table or a little bit more than half of the table. And after every losses you have to increase your bets by 1 unit to all position. This is important. And setting a target of 10 times of your bankroll or $10 if you are playing with 100 $1 basic bets and have $100 as your bankroll, then $10 should be your target. So Again, I told you that the bankroll is not a subject matter to worry about if you are playing with online roulette, because most of the online roulette offers you to play as minimum as $0.01, and in most of the table the minimum limit is at least $1. So having $100 bankroll and $1 bets is not a problem. You can utilize all the strategy as per your bankroll and as per your bets, minimum bets allowed on that table. So I hope you enjoy this strategy, and if you really like this strategy, then please do subscribe my channel for more strategy and share this video to your friends who are active in roulette. And special thanks to Mr. Ronald Diaz, who have given me the idea or suggested me to make the video with the $100 bankroll. So thank you. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care and play some sensible roulette.